Greetings. Today I'm making this video talking about people that are on the planet that think they have a soul but they don't have a soul, or they think they're real but they're not real. Some people call them NPC, some people call them non-player character, which is the same thing, NPC, and some people call them a part of the matrix, some people call them simulation, and some people call them empty vessels. And they're right, they're correct about everything. The majority of humans that are here on this planet are not really humans. They're actually empty vessel, like NPC, and they are like simulation where you can download consciousness in. Like, people are beings from outside this reality can download their selves or information or their body into, or their consciousness into these beings. Now, they are a part of this physical reality. Let me explain. They are a part of this physical reality. It can be a mother, it can be a father, it can be a family member, it can be anybody, even your loved one, even your partner. They are here, they're from here, they're from the third dimension reality. Therefore, they're real in the third dimension reality. Okay? And they think that they have a soul. Now, there are people here that have spirit but doesn't have soul. So let me explain the difference between a soul being and a person just have spirit in their body. Okay, a soul being have intuition. A soul being can dream. A person with a soul can and there's two different also. There's two difference because there's some entity that come into side of the body, basically like how Avatar is, and they learn the way, like how the white guy in the Avatar movie, he download himself into the clone body, and then he can when the original people of the planet in the movie Avatar, when they dream, when they go into their astral plane, they go into a higher dimension. Now, when the white guy dream, or when he goes to sleep, he come back into the third dimension reality. This is the same thing here. They can astral project inside of your body, and they even have more knowledge sometimes than regular people with soul. Knowledge of technology, knowledge of like illusion. You know, they don't have knowledge of spirit. They don't have knowledge of connection. They don't have knowledge to connect with nature, to the earth, to the trees, to the plants and animals. They don't have that kind of connection. But what they do have is like advanced technology, how to manipulate DNA, how to create other beings, stuff like that. They're highly advanced creatures. They know how to destroy. They know how to create fake robotic AI entities. They know how to do that, but they don't know about the connection to the source, to the soul, you know. And so using that movie as an example for human beings that are here, it is exactly how our reality is, exactly like how the Avatar movie is. And it also like this series called Westworld. It's the same thing. You are here, you are in the physical body, but you're not real. That means that you don't have any consciousness outside of this dimension. And yes, you can have dreams sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes you can have dreams, but you still go on the lower fourth dimension. And how you get dreams is by taking other people who have soul, their energy, and that's how you can go into the lower fourth dimension. And that's what the celebrities does. That's what all of these politicians does. There's all of these witches and warlock do. They go inside the astral plane, which is the lower fourth. Because you have higher fourth dimension, you have higher fifth dimension, you have sixth dimension, seven, go all the way up. But whenever time you see people who is negative and really doesn't have consciousness, and they're easy easy to be used and manipulated, and they follow all the rules here, and they watch television and just believe anything and don't have an intuition, don't have an inner voice. Those people, they can be used, and they can be a mother, your father, anybody around you, and they doesn't really know that they're not real. They cannot move forward. It's like they're stuck in the third grade and they cannot move forward. You know, reason for that, they doesn't have the spirit, they doesn't have the soul, they doesn't have the body to transform and to mutate and to move forward. So therefore they want to keep you here with them. So they always want to intimidate you and bring you down. They want to go inside your DNA, in your blood. They want to manipulate that your consciousness, and that's where your soul is. You know, they want to reach that source, that soul, which it is impossible, because it doesn't matter how much they try to connect with nature, connect with your soul and steal your soul energy, they cannot. They will just destroy it. Once they touch nature, either they destroy themselves or they try to destroy it. So that is what these beings here and is doing. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, boy or girl, and we come in contact with them every single day, and you will never know if they have a soul or not. Some people are possessed by entities, and some people is just empty vessels. Some people consciousness download inside of them, and most of them are like simulation, not real. And you will see people start to crash out, brains start to break down, their consciousness is not even understanding